Exhale. Really taking it nice and slow as you do those neck rolls. And coming back to stillness, and then taking your head over to the right. Really enjoy the neck rolls. Do 3 here. Last one. Really taking your time with it. And then coming to stop. Once again, welcome to this class. And take your left hand, take it underneath your left knee. Hold on to your toes. And then rotate your ankles 3 times in one direction. 1, 2, and 3. In opposite direction. 1, and 2, and 3. And then just pull your toes, flex the toes, pull the toes, just flex the toes. Nice and gently, not with force. And then hold on to your left leg with your right hand. Release your left hand underneath your knee. Hold on to your knee. And then gently just open up your knee, working into the knee. And then see now, are you able to touch your chin, your nose, or your forehead with your feet? And then lift that leg up towards the sky. Feeling that beautiful stretch. And then release. And straighten the leg out. Just rub your knee, rub your hip. Getting some love into your body. Then we do the opposite side. Take your right leg, take your right arm, take it underneath your right knee, lift that leg up. Hold on to your right leg with your left hand, and then gently 3 rolls in one direction. Working into the ankles, your reflexology points of the toes, and then the opposite side, 1, 2, and last one, 3. Again, just flex your toes, straighten them out. Nice and gentle. And then release the legs. Hold on to your foot, hold on to your knee, and then again, just work into your hip. And once again, see if you're able to touch your chin, your nose, or your forehead with your big toe. And then hold onto your foot, and then straighten that leg out. And breathe. Release your leg. Straighten your foot out. And just rub your knees. Then come onto your knees. Come onto all fours. And remember to keep your hands underneath your shoulders. You got your knees underneath your shoulders. And we're going to go into happy cat, sad cat. So lift your head up, tilt your spine. And then exhale, tuck your chin into your chest. Inhale as you slowly bring yourself up. Exhale, tuck your chin into your chest. Inhale, lift your chin up, curve your back. Exhale, tuck your chin into your chest. Last one, tilt your chin up, curve your back. And exhale, tuck your chin. Sorry about that. Okay. Now, I invite you to take your right knee. You're going to lift it up out to the side, and you're looking at your knee, and then drop it down, touching your inner thigh of your left leg. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, squeeze down. 3, look up. Lift up. Exhale, squeeze down. 4, inhale, lift up. You're opening up your hip joints, pelvis. 5, lift up. Exhale down. You do the same thing on the opposite side. You stay where you are. I'm just turning so you can see what I'm doing. Same thing on the left side. Inhale, lift up. Exhale down. 2, inhale, lift up. Exhale down. 3, inhale, lift up. Exhale down. 4, inhale, lift up. Exhale down. 5, inhale, lift up. Exhale down. You're going to feel it in your hip joints. And just wiggle your hips left to right, nice and gentle. Just releasing any tension that still might be there. Releasing any tightness in the body. Warming up this body before we do any yoga. And now we'll do a little bit of stretches on the feet. So bring your left heel to the edge of your mat. And what you're going to do, you're going to inhale, draw that knee inwards, and you're going to go touch your left knee, your left wrist, then stretch it out. Inhale. Let me just do this. See what I'm doing? Take your left knee to the end. Then you're going to bend your knee and touch your left wrist. So inhale, touch the wrist. Exhale back. Inhale forward, touch the wrist. Exhale back. So you can feel it, you're working into your wrist. Inhale, lean forward, and then back again. Now, reach, bend your knee, and touch the outside of your elbow. So you're going to inhale, touch the outside of the elbow, and stretch back. That was 1. Lean forward, touch the elbow, exhale back. That was 2. Inhale, touch the elbow. That's 3. Inhale, touch the elbow. 4. And exhale back. Okay. And come back. And you can come onto your knees, float your hands up, and just relax. Roll that shoulder back. 1, 2, and 3. You feel it in your shoulders and also in the wrists. Yeah? Be gentle with the wrists. Roll them to the opposite side. So really building your strength in your shoulders and also building the strength in your wrists. So coming over to the opposite side, coming onto your knees. Ensure that your hands are stacked, so your shoulder and your elbow are stacked. Then take your right leg to the edge of your mat. You're gazing forward. Inhale, lean forward, bend the knee, touch your right wrist. Exhale back. 2, inhale, lean forward. Exhale back. 3, inhale, lean forward, touch the wrist. Exhale back. 2 more. Inhale, lean forward, touch the wrist, exhale back. Last one. Inhale, touch the wrist, and exhale back. Good job. Now you're going to do touching the elbow. Inhale, lean forward, touch the elbow, and exhale back. Inhale, lean forward, touch the elbow, exhale back. 3, inhale, lean forward, touch the elbow, exhale back. 4, and exhale back. Last one, inhale, touch the elbow, and exhale back. Good job. Draw your knee back. Same thing. Slowly roll your bottom down into sesh 2. And roll the shoulder back. 1 and 2 and 3. Okay. Then holding onto your wrists. So you take onto your wrist, hold onto your wrist, your left wrist, right wrist, and rotate your ankle, your wrist. 1, 2, and 3. Opposite. 1, 2, and 3. With the opposite hand, holding onto your elbows. 1, 2, and 3. And 1, 2, and 3. And coming to stop. And just feeling into your body. All right. So on our knees, bringing our hands underneath our shoulders, our hips are hip distance apart. You're going to inhale and you're going to lift your right leg up. Have your foot parallel, your thigh parallel to the floor. Flex your foot and you're going to pulse your heel up into the sky or into the ceiling. So 1, 2, squeeze your buttocks as you do so. 3, nice and gently. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop that knee down. Do the same thing on the opposite side. Lift the foot up. Have it at a 90 degree. Engage your glutes. Flex your foot. Imagine you're pushing your heel towards the ceiling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Drop that leg down. Good job. We're going to do 3 sets of those. Now, inhale and take your right leg towards the edge of your mat. Lift your left hand, have your palm facing to the left, to the right. Lift that heel up. Imagine you're pushing that heel into the wall, imaginary wall behind you. In a straight line, drop your head, look down on the floor. Imagine, breathe. 5 breaths here. Inhale 1. Engage your core. Exhale. Inhale 2. Exhale. Inhale 3. Exhale. Inhale 4. Exhale. Inhale 5. Exhale. And drop your hands, drop your feet. Again, just wiggling your hips left to right, left to right. That's for your balance and also working into the core. These are great warm-ups, great postures to do for prenatal or postnatal exercises. You're looking for something to do before, after you've given birth. These are nice to do. Now, left leg goes up. Same thing, not high up, in the same height as your hips. Release your left right hand off the floor. Have your palm pointing towards the left. 5 breaths here. Engage your core. Inhale 1. Exhale. Inhale 2. Exhale. Inhale 3. Exhale. Inhale 4. Exhale. And bring your hands down, knees down. And again, just wiggle your hips left to right. Left to right. Then draw your knees as wide as your yoga mat. Have your big toes touching. Tilt your tailbone down. Drop yourself down. Drop your bottom towards your heels. Stretch your hands in front of you. Going into child pose. Forehead onto the floor and relax. So allow yourself to completely relax. Allow your body to assimilate all the postures that you've just done. Breathe, deep breaths. allowing the body to get used to all the postures that you've just done. No need to rush in yoga. Really just taking your time. And then slowly, slowly coming up. Bringing your left leg forward. And coming onto the ball of your right leg. Lift up, going into a lunge. Just feel that beautiful lunge, gazing forward. Wiggle that right left leg away from you as you're gazing forward. Drop your head and relax your neck. Ensure that your front leg is at a 90-degree angle. And then drop your right leg down. Flatten your foot. Lift yourself up. Take your hands behind you. Interlace your fingers. Interlace your fingers. Flatten your foot. Press your hands down towards the floor. Lift your chest up. Drop your head back. Inhale, lift your head up. Drop your hands onto the floor. Come onto the ball of your right leg. Straighten it up, back into a lunge. And then step back with your left leg. Take that leg up high. And then drop it down and adjust your feet. Gazing at your belly button. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Now lift your right leg up. Bend it towards you and step forward with it. Wiggle your right left leg away from you. Gaze forward. One breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Drop your left leg onto the floor. Flatten your feet. Lift yourself up. Take your hands behind you. Interlace your fingers. Roll your shoulders back. And then push your hands towards the floor. Chest goes up. Drop your head back. Now look forward. Drop your hands onto the floor. Come onto the ball of your right leg. Back into your lunge. And then step back with your right leg. Take that leg up really high. Going into a three-legged dog. Then drop your leg down. Adjust your feet. Come onto the balls of your feet. Drop onto your knees. Big toes touching, going into child pose. Stretch it out. And breathe. Deep breaths in. Deep breaths out. Just really enjoying the movement, nice and slow. Allowing your body to assimilate these postures, always taking it slow, not trying to force the body, not rushing the body. Lifting your head up, slowly bringing yourself back up. And then stepping forward with your right leg and your left leg coming to a forward bend. Hanging here for a moment. Wrap your hands around your calves. Allow your head just to hang. And then crossing your hands in front of you, slowly allow yourself to slowly come back up. Raising your hands up above your head. And then slowly going into your root back bend, pushing your hips forward and opening up your arms out to the side. Inhale, slowly bringing yourself back up. Placing your hands into prayer, bending your knees, bringing your hands to your heart space. And then inhale, floating your hands back up. And going slowly to a Niru back bend, taking your time, just being gentle on the back, opening up the arms. Inhale, slowly bring yourself back up. And then folding forward. Ensure that your big toes are touching and your heels are slightly apart. Kemetic stance with the feet. Bring your hands behind your calves and fold forward. Going to your forward newt. Really just enjoying this forward newt. And inhale, lifting up your head, placing your hands onto the floor. You want to bend your knees. You want to step back with your left leg. Take your left leg back. And then bring your right leg forward. So you want to have your right leg at a 90-degree angle. Always working with stacking your legs, right? So your 90-degree ankle here. Wiggle that left leg away from you. Have your hands flat onto the floor, gazing forward. Inhale. And then exhale as you lower your left knee onto the floor. Stay on the ball of your left leg. Lift your chest up. Roll your hands back. Interlace your fingers. Going into a Venus lock. Lift your chest up. And then gently move your body forward. Tilt your chin up. Tilt your chest up. Drop your head back. Inhale, lift your head up. Bring your hands onto the floor in front of you. Lift your left knee off the mat. And then step back with your right leg. Take it up high. Take that leg up really high. And then drop your leg down into your pyramid. Gazing at your belly button. One breath here. Inhale and exhale. And inhale, lift your left leg up. Bend it and tuck it into your chest. Lean forward onto your wrist. And then step that leg forward onto the floor. Staying on your ball of your right leg. Hands flat, stay in for one breath. Inhale. Hold the breath. And then exhale, drop your right knee onto the floor. Stay on the ball of your foot. Inhale, lift your head up. Interlace your fingers. And then drop your head back as you exhale. Inhale, lift your head up. Drop your hands flat onto the floor. Come onto the ball of lift the right knee off the mat. Back onto the ball of your foot. Then step back with your left leg. Take it up high. And then drop it down onto the floor. Back into your pyramid. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come onto the balls of your feet. Drop onto your knees. We're going to go into plank and then into a chaturanga. So, come onto your balls of your feet. Lift your knees up, going into plank. Bend your elbows. Move over the floor. Drop your hips. Flatten your feet. Lift your chest up. Going into your cobra. Lift your knees up. Tilt your head back. Inhale, tuck your chin into your chest. Come onto your knees. Come onto the balls of your feet. Push up into your pyramid. Gazing at your belly button. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Once again, come on. Take your feet back. Slide into your plank. Bend your elbows. Lower down. Move over your mat. Bend your hips down. Bend your thighs down. Flatten your feet. Inhale, lift your chest up. Lift your knees up. Tilt your head back. Exhale. Inhale, tuck your chin into your chest. Come onto your knees. Come onto the balls of your feet. Push up. You stay here for one breath. Inhale. And exhale. Again, take your feet back. Come into a plank. Bend your elbows. Drop your hips. Come up into your cobra, into your Udja. Tilt your head back. Tuck your chin into your chest. Come onto your knees. Big toes touching, heels, your knees as wide as your yoga mat. And then transition into child pose and breathe. Then slowly coming onto all fours. Come onto the balls of your feet. And push up back into your pyramid. This time around, you're going to take your left leg up. Lift your left leg up. Bend it and tuck it into your belly. And then step forward with that left leg. Wiggle your right leg away. Stay on the ball of your right leg. Drop your left knee, your right knee onto the floor. Bring your hands into prayer in front of you. And then inhale, lift. And then exhale, drop your head back. Inhale, look forward. Drop your hands down back onto the floor. Inhale, lift your right knee off the mat. And then step back with your right leg, left leg. Take it up high and drop it down. Deep breath in and exhale. We'll do the same thing on the opposite side. Lift your right leg up. Tuck it and bend it into your chest. And then step forward. And then wiggle your left leg away from you. Then drop your left knee onto the floor. Stay on your left ball of your foot. Bring your hands into prayer. Inhale, lift. Use your core there. You'll tilt your head back as you exhale. Inhale, look forward. Drop your hands flat onto the floor. Come onto lift your left knee off the mat. And then step back with your right leg. Take it up high. And drop your leg down. Dust your feet. One breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Coming onto the balls of your feet. Drop onto your knees. Spread your knees as wide as your yoga mat. Have your big toes touching. And then fold into a child pose. And breathe. And then lift up your head. Come onto your knees. Bring your left leg forward. Bring your right leg forward. Coming into forward bend. Wrap your hands around your calves. Drop your head. One breath here. Inhale. Hold the breath. Exhale. Hold the breath. And inhale. Bring your hands in front of your shins, above your ankles. Lift your head up. Gaze forward. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale, fold forward. Cross your hands in front of you. Big inhalation up. Bring yourself all the way up. I always have to just change the angle. You're coming back up. And then inhale and fold all the way back. Into your head and back. Open. And then inhale, slowly bring yourself up. Palms together, hands down to the center of your chest. Close your eyes, drop your hands down to your thighs. Tuck your chin into your chest and roll yourself down, one vertebra at a time. Coming onto your fingertips, raise the balls of your feet, drop your bottom towards your heels, and then slowly lower yourself down onto your mat, and then fold into lying on your back. Straighten your feet out, and relax. Allow the body, allow self to completely relax. And breathe. Deep breaths in. Deep breaths out. Enjoying, allowing the body to completely assimilate, to relax. Breathe. And so while you're still on your back, just do some movements to release any lower back pain. So lift your feet both up towards the ceiling. Bring your hands so that they're shoulder height, palms facing down. Then drop your right leg towards the floor at a 90-degree angle. Then your left. And you'll feel the release in the lower spine. And then gently look over with your head, look over to your left shoulder. If you feel any tension in the lower spine, breathe into it. Noticing, is that a 30% discomfort, a 40% discomfort? If it's more than that, please get out of the posture. And in this, you want to keep your shoulders on the floor. So your left shoulder may want to lift up. Breathe in, and on the exhalation, just keep twisting and focusing on getting the shoulder on the floor. And breathe. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. And inhale, bring your head back up, so looking up towards the ceiling. Lift your left leg up. Then your right leg, so using your core as you do that. Then drop your right leg to the side, left leg, sorry, and then the right leg on top. Same thing here. You're creating an L shape, and then look over your right shoulder. Close your eyes and breathe. Focus on getting that shoulder to stay on the floor. On every exhalation, breathing and focusing on getting that shoulder on the floor. And then lifting your head up, pointing it so it's looking up towards the ceiling. Release your right leg towards the ceiling. Then your left leg, using your core. Then bend your knees. Wrap your hands around your shins. Hug your knees to your shins. And gently rock yourself left to right. Left to right. Just being gentle with your spine. Gentle. Gentle. And then slowly rolling to your right side. Releasing your legs, releasing your hands, and then pushing yourself up into seated. Coming onto your buttocks, straighten your feet. So you want to go into, again, this is all about releasing any tension in the spine, in this lower spine. Draw your left knee, left leg into your groin, and then take that leg over to the side. You've got your, I want to just turn so you can see. So you've got your right leg to the side. Inhale, just twist your torso, so you're now twisted. So your leg is actually to the side, to the front, not to the front. You take your hands to the side, raise your hands above your head, interlace your fingers and stretch them out. And then twist to your right leg, and then gently fold over. If you find this is a little bit challenging, hold onto your shin, and then fold forward. You actually get your elbows onto the floor. Find what works for you. The aim here is to get your forehead to touch your shins. You're welcome to hold onto your foot and interlace your fingers. And then forward, slowly bring yourself forward. Inhale, look up. Release your hands. Twist forward. Drop your hands down. And then just place your hands on either side of your left knee and just give yourself a little twist. And then fold over your left thigh. Drop your chin onto your knee or your forehead onto your knee. You really want to have the release at the back of your neck and breathe. And then slowly bring yourself back up. And then release your left knee. Hug your knees towards your chest. You're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. So drop your right knee out to the side. And then take your left over to the side. Hands out to the side. Inhale, lift your hands up. And twist over to your left side. And again, you can hold onto your shins just above your knee and fold your torso over. If you're really supple and flexible, hold onto your foot, interlace your fingers behind your toe, your feet, and then fold forward, getting your forehead to touch your knee or your shin. And breathe. Inhale and exhale. Last one. And exhale. Inhale, release the hands. Twist forward. Drop your hands on either side of your right knee. Twist. Just give yourself a little bit of a twist, releasing any tension there. Then fold forward. And drop your forehead onto your knee or your chin onto your knee. And breathe. And then slowly raising yourself. Once again, draw your knees towards you. Wrap your hands around your shins. And then place your hands behind you. Then drop your knees over to the left, both knees to the left. Then back to center, and then back over to the right. So again, feel that release in the lower spine. Just rolling them left to right, and left to right. Okay. Good job. Okay, so now getting into relaxation. Come onto your knees. And again, hold onto your shins and then gently roll your spine down onto the floor until you get your head onto the floor. Drop your legs down flat so that your spine is firmly on the floor. Separate your feet. It can be as wide as your yoga mat or wider. Palms facing up, eyes are closed, and we go into relaxation. Give yourself this permission to be in relaxation, completely relaxed, and breathe. Let go, and allow yourself to just be in this beautiful space. The universe is smaller than love. The effects of love each reach beyond where we can see, touching lives outside of our own, exploding subtly into people's perception. Those who have no experience of love scoff, asserting that it is the desperate delusions of people scared to face the ugliness of reality. They believe that those who claim to know love have no problems, or at least none as dire as faced by their detractors. Impossible to comprehend, it is only through facing our blackest depths that we access love. The more we tap into love, the more it is there, the more there is to find. Indestructible and inconsumable, love is given, never reaching the last drop. Resisting all attempts to destroy it, love stems unburdened to where it may be discovered by those willing to see it. Nothing exists that can fully prevent love from penetrating, flowing around, or tumbling over it. Affectionately infectious, desiring no antidote, love invites us to recognize it, to receive it, and through living in it, multiply it. Slowly wiggling your toes and your fingers. Drawing your knees up towards your buttocks and gently rolling over to your right side. And then slowly lifting yourself up, coming up into seated. Closing your eyes. As we do the hiku for the second chakra, with Shenyu Bare. So I invite you to inhale and intone. Exhale. Intone. Haring. Inhale. Shrang. Exhale. Vang. Inhale. Harang. Exhale. Inhale. Ang. Exhale. Haring. Inhale. Shrang. Exhale. Vang. Inhale. Harang. And exhale. Inhale. Ang. Exhale. Haring. Inhale. Shrang. Exhale. Vang. Inhale. Harang. And exhale. Inhale. Ang. Exhale. Haring. Inhale. Shrang. Exhale. Vang. Inhale. Harang. And exhale. Last round. Inhale. Ang. Exhale. Haring. Inhale. Shrang. Exhale. Vang. Inhale. Harang. And exhale. And placing your left hand in a cup form, then your right hand on top, and have your thumbs pressing up, and then have your thumbs touching. And closing your eyes. Tip of your tongue on the roof of the palate in your mouth. And just focus only on your breath. Very, very slowly opening up your eyes, placing your hands into prayer. As we give deep gratitude and thanks to the ancient ones for providing us this knowledge of rejuvenation and revitalization. So as we step into the future with the knowledge from the past, we allow our breath to flow long and deep in order to bring balance and harmony in the name of Ma'at to the body, the mind, and the spirit. Repeating after me, Aunkh, Udja, Seneb, which means we strive for life, health, and prosperity. Bowing your head down to connect with the energy of Geb, the father of us all. And raising yourself up to connect with the feminine energy of Nut, of the sky. Taking a deep breath in, drawing in the air, known as Shu in ancient Kemet. Deep breath in. And slowly exhaling. I wish you all a beautiful day. Om Hotep, which means Om peace. Peace to you all. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste. Om Hotep.